Well, reactions of shock in response to the recent discovery of a mass gravesite at a Kamloops residential school has led to calls for the province to improve Indigenous education in the classroom. Joining us now, City News reporter Faiza Amin, looking into the curriculum, what is currently being taught and what needs to be done, action taken forward. Good morning to you, Faiza.
Good morning, Mel. And as you remember, one of the calls to action in the Truth and Reconciliation report was to have improved curriculums in schools. And many of the experts say that Canada and governments across the country have been slow to live up to that. And I've been speaking with people the last few weeks who say that the curriculums being taught in school is outdated and there definitely needs to be improvements. That includes the First Nations, Métis and Inuit Educators Association of Ontario. They're a group of volunteers who provide support and help to teachers here, and they're calling on Ontario to mandate the curriculum as well as provide consistent training to teachers and make a program policy memorandum. Here's more from the co-chair.
That is a directive to school boards that they must develop that curriculum. They haven't done that yet. I mean, the government developed the curriculum, but it's still ultimately up to the teachers on what they choose, like how they'll choose to deliver that. Curriculum's like pretty broad, and as a teacher, I have the professional judgment to decide on how I'm going to teach those curriculum objectives.
Well, of course, that now means bringing in the Ministry of Education. Faiza, I know you reached out. What sort of response did they give you?
Well, Mel, a spokesperson from Education Minister Stephen Lecce's office says that back in 2019, the province released a revised curriculum that would improve students' learning on First Nations, Métis and Inuit perspectives, contributions, cultures and histories in a wide variety of subject areas. Just recently, though, former Premier and current MPP Kathleen Wynne unleashed some criticism on the Ford government for what she says is reversing a decision her government introduced to make mandatory education, Indigenous education that would also include the teachings of residential schools to students. And so criticism from her end there, and you'll hear more on this story tonight on City News at 5 and 6. I'll also be speaking with a father who was horrified about a school assignment that his daughter brought home.
All right, that is Faiza Amin reporting live. Looking forward to your report. Thank you for that.